Now, the drastic changes in climate across the globe has forced communities that depend on rainfall for pasture and water for their animals to adopt new forms of agriculture in order to survive. Pastoralist communities in the upper eastern region of the country have partnered with national government agencies and non-governmental organizations in projects that have seen them use irrigation to produce food for local consumption and also for sale. Leila Mohammed has that story from Ngaramara in Isiolo County.
It's lunchtime at this home in Ngaramara village, Isiolo County. The children are getting ready to eat sweet potatoes and some tea. Their mother harvested some of the potatoes from her farm, where she also grows vegetables and cereals. The community here in Ngaramara has for the last few decades practiced pastoralism, but with the drought season stretching every year, their animals have died, decreasing their chances of a livelihood. Because the skies have opened up less and less, communities have engaged in irrigated crop production as a means of enabling them feed their families and also earn them a living.
Mbeleni vijana wetu walikuwa tu ni wafugaji, wanaajiriwa kwa haya mashamba mengine. Wasichana pia walikuwa wanaenda urban areas kutafuta kazi. Lakini saa hizi kulingana na hayo mafundisho na wanajua pahali pa kupeleka, imepatia vijana wetu kazi na imewawa change mindset sao.
Under the project, 30 women farmer groups based in various villages in Ngaramara engage in crop farming using water from their water storage containers that are fed by boreholes dug by the help of non-governmental agencies in conjunction with the county government of Isiolo.
We have a lot of cohesiveness within the groups, so that by the end of the project, the group can be able to sustain themselves. We are also building their capacities to manage the water structures within the target areas.
The groups that constitute young men and women have formed 2 cooperative societies that enable the farmers save money and have access to financial services that expand their businesses. 2 years into the project, they say they have learned quite a lot, especially how to expand their markets.
Mambo ya soko ilikuwa mbaya kwa sababu tulikuwa tunapanda vitu lakini ikikuja kununua hatupati faida. Na lingine kulikuwa na mambo ya lishe. Lishe ilikuwa hakuna kabisa kwa sababu hatukuwa na maji.
We usually monitor the groups which are active and which are not active. For the ones which are active and they have potential to do some activities to help their livelihood of their members, we usually look for them and then link them with partners like World Vision, so that they can able to assist the group.
Their produce is sold in the local markets in Isiolo town, with the women stating that with time they will expand to neighboring counties like Samburu and Marsabit. But even as they create space to produce their crops, they have faced some challenges that have threatened the future of their food production venture. The drought has forced elephants into human settlements in search of water.
Especially in the areas we are conducting or erecting the water structures, we have the elephants which have been very stubborn in terms of destruction of the water facilities. And our approach has been to have an extra drinking water trough to supplement the livestock drinking water trough so that the elephants can have their place to drink the water.
With the changes witnessed in the environment lately due to climate change, organizations working with heavily affected communities have also faced the challenge of changing attitudes of the community to adopt new ways of survival in order to save future generations.
We are very intentional to ensure that everybody is on board to understand the effects of the climate change, because climate change is not a cultural practice and it's not also a proverb.
The women also appreciate that the new venture has enabled them feed their families balanced diets with a variety of fruits and vegetables to boost the immune system of the vulnerable in their communities. Leila Mohammed,